The University of Massachusetts at Amherst has joined a select few college campuses nationwide in hosting their own student-run farmers market. This fall, the outdoor event will be held on Friday afternoons up until just before the Thanksgiving holiday break. Connecting Point's Brian Sullivan met up with some of the students and instructors to get a behind-the-scenes look at the work that's done before the produce makes its way to the vending tables.
The location? The East Pond Lawn on the UMass Amherst campus. The date, October 4th, which may have been the first windy Friday of the new fall season. The event, the student-run farmers market, which this semester started on Friday the 13th in September and will continue each Friday between the hours of 12 and 4 p.m. until the 15th of November. The feeling of seeing fellow classmates and faculty purchasing and enjoying that which was painstakingly delivered to these vendor tables, well, that's best described by the students who did the delivering.
It's very touching to see everyone super excited about the food you grow, especially at a university. It's like there's something really special about it. Like a ton of students come through. You can see right over there, they're getting bags full of vegetables, and I love that. It's like definitely like embodies all the values, you know.
And if painstaking seems too strong an adjective, take into consideration that this is farm work being done by full-time academic students.
We're running a 35-acre farm in 15 hours a week, so we have to be on the top of our game. It's also an incredibly fun experience. There's nothing out there like it, so I think we're all invested in this farm and each other.
That investment goes beyond just setting up these tables, or loading the truck to go to market, or even the labor-intensive washing and packing of the produce. No, that investment starts in the early mornings here at 961 North Pleasant Street in the farm fields on the outer perimeter of campus. Mother Nature was nice enough to provide this layer of thick fog for dramatic effect. But this farm and all of its activity are only one half of the equation. The student-run farmers market is a collaboration between the Stockbridge School of Agriculture student farm here, where just about everything on the landscape is edible, and the Permaculture Initiative, which is a design system for creating ecological and edible landscapes. Like this garden here behind the Franklin Commons Dining Hall. Started back in 2010, the program's goal was to convert plots like this one into low-maintenance and easily replicable gardens, which mimic natural ecosystems, all the while producing for human needs. So what does that all mean?
We are building soil and regenerating resources in a way that a forest or a savanna would, right? So instead of tilling the soil, for example, we're building soil from the top down. We have multiple layers of plants, and we focus a lot on perennial plants, plants that come back year after year. Fruit trees, nut trees, perennial vegetables, and it's an incredibly biodiverse system. So we have over 200 species of plants growing in this one quarter-acre garden, the majority of which are edible, many of which are medicinal, and the others build fertility and have other functions, attracting pollinators and other wildlife.
Scattered around this formerly underused grassy area on campus are strategically placed reminders or principles about what is being done with this land and why. Meanwhile, back on the farm, students reap what's been sown on land that was tilled. And as important as the farmers market may be for them, it's only one stop of many for what's harvested here. They're also growing for the Community-Supported Agriculture Program, or CSA, which provides the campus community with fresh organic produce every week on Fridays during the fall semester. And while the Permaculture Program receives funding through the school's sustainability initiative, this farm is self-funded. So whatever profits are made from their sales will go right back into the farm. And that means these young farmers had better turn a profit or they won't be a program to come back to. And who better to guide them through this pressure-packed enterprise than someone who lives it herself?
In my personal life, this is like what I eat, breathe, and sleep, which is the essence of farming. I think that is true for all of them. So in order to be able to teach them about this career, it's really a lifestyle. It's not something that you go to work and collect a paycheck. That's really not what it's about.
Now, it's possible that there are some students just getting their degrees, and they may not make this their career choice. But it's also possible that there's an even bigger experience to be had in the here and now than just growing, harvesting, packaging, and selling the fruits of their labor.
this gives them an opportunity to be part of the sustainability movement that is happening all over the country in a very relatable way. Everybody needs to eat, everybody can relate to food.
We're not just focusing on environmentalism here, we're really focusing on human relationships and rebuilding a way of life that I think is a little bit closer to the way that humans have evolved over time as well.